Okay, we want to talk about the item view within our asset view. So I'm going to take the asset view window, I'm going to slide it out just so that we'll be able to see it a little bit better. And the items view is basically your thumbnails here within your asset view, and each tab at the top corresponds to a separate type of asset. So we briefly covered what each one was within the asset view tutorial, but within each content tab or switcher or each asset you have your options. So for instance, here we are in the scene tab S, and it gives us thumbnails here of everything. So if we jump across to our other tabs here, you can see also that we have thumbnails for everything as well. And so it doesn't matter which tab we're in because all these settings are fairly similar. So we'll go into the image tab here, and if we right click on any type of image or asset that we're working with, we have a couple of options. Number one, we have a rename option, so we can click this and you can bring up the rename dialog box and simply rename there. When we right click again, we also have an option to delete, so we can delete any asset from our asset view or graphic hub this way. We also have the ability to duplicate, so if you want to make a copy of this, you can just simply duplicate it within the graphic hub. And there's also an option to export, so when we click the export option, see it gives us the ability to browse where do we want to save our image. Also, we have our different types that we can export, so whether you want a TIFF, JPEG, PSD, PNG, you can export any type of image from your graphic hub. Furthermore, we can check out an image, and when we do that, we get a little icon here. It's tough to see on the graphic, but it's a little icon in the lower left telling you that the image is currently checked out or being used by someone else. Now once you want to check it back in and make it available for everyone else, you can just right click on it again and hit check in. Now we right click again, and we also have an option to add to container. So if we had a container within our scene, instead of clicking and dragging this image over to it, we could just right click on it and say add to containers. Now there's also a search by reference here. So when we clicked on that image and search by reference, it tells you where that image is located within which scene. And if we jump back into our item view here, if we go into another tab, S tab for example, and we right click, we have some of the same options, but obviously we're not going to be able to export a scene like we would an image. So that export is not here, but you do have the other options such as rename, delete, duplicate, checkout, search by reference, and create new scene. Down here at the bottom, you have either a list view in which we can change it, or you have a thumbnail view. Notice the list view gives you a few more properties here that you can use if you need that data. If you change it back to our thumbnail view, we have a slider down here that you can increase or decrease the size of those thumbnails. Now one more thing that you may find very helpful or at least important to you is hot folders. So let's say I have some images here that I always want to be able to find. Maybe they're buried down in this folder, and what we want to be able to just quickly access these folders, which are different from bookmarks, but we can right click in here and say add as hot folder, and then wherever we are within our server tree here and we don't know where all those images are, but we need to find them and we want to use them, we could come right over to our I tab, right click on it, and here we have our hot folders. So if I click on that images, there was our hot folder that we added.